Okay, if I can have your attention here in the Media Center, we will continue on with our media availability. And we're joined now by 3 drivers who will be competing for the 2 remaining spots available in the NASCAR Xfinity Series Chase. We're joined in my far left by Blake Koch, driver of the number 11 Leaf Filter Gutter Protection Chevrolet. We have Ryan Sieg, driver of the number 39 RSS Racing Chevrolet, and Dakoda Armstrong, driver of the number 28 Winfield B. Grader Toyota. And gentlemen, the stakes are high to make this inaugural Xfinity Series Chase. Blake, what's it going to take for you to really secure your spot? Do you feel comfortable getting in on points? Do you feel like you have to win the race? What is it going to take for you?
I mean, I feel pretty comfortable in points if we don't have a first-time winner. So if Dakoda wins, or you see Jeremy Clements has some good runs recently, or Chastain or something like that wins the race, then me and Ryan are going to be racing really, really hard towards the end of that race, because that'll be the deciding factor. I think there's a 3-point cushion between Ryan and myself. So if there isn't a first-time winner, I feel like we have a pretty good cushion. And as much as I say I don't think about it a lot, I think about it all the time, because it's a big deal, the inaugural Xfinity Chase. And for a first-year team, it'd be huge if we make it. So, you know, if Dakoda finishes second, I think I could get in with a 22nd place finish. So, just need to go out there and have a good race and finish.
Ryan, this season for you, you've been strong all year. You're now right at that cutoff line. What has gone into making this season successful for you?
Bringing on Mike Ford has been a huge help, and RCR has been huge for our success this year, and we've gotten better and better each week, and that's a lot of experience coming from Mike Ford, and he's brought us all together and brought the right people along, and that's been the big success.
Dakoda, you know the stakes are high for you tomorrow. Talk about your preparation and getting ready and to make a go at it.
Yeah, you know, I think we're kind of at a point where we're almost too far out, you know, making it just having a good finish. So we kind of have to get to the point where one of these guys has to have really bad luck, or we got to try to steal away a win here. So, I mean, I'm proud of our team. You know, the second half of the season, we've made a big comeback. We really dug ourselves in a hole the first half, and just to be close enough, you know, we've made a lot better decisions here and had better finishes. But just at a point where the last couple races we've lost points where we should have gained, and just kind of at that point now where it's going to be pretty tough. We're going to have to make something happen and try to make it.
Okay. We'll open the floor up for questions. If you have a question for any of these 3 gentlemen, please raise your hand. We'll get a wireless microphone to you. Questions? We'll start over here on the left. Zach.
Zach Albert, NASCAR.com. Blake, you talked about the first-year team and how you guys have come together. Where are some of the places you think you guys have made some strides and gained on, and where are there places that you guys still need to make some gains?
Yeah, I think the biggest, the most impressive thing from my point of view is the speed we've had. You know, we qualify really well. We race in the top 15 almost every week. There's some stuff throughout the year that we've had some part failures and just some stuff when you're starting a team that you have to go through and figure out what you like and what you don't like. So we've had some really bad finishes due to just crazy issues with the car, really. And then there's 2 plate races where I didn't finish well at all. And I think Ryan had a top 5 finish at one of them, and that was a really bad points day for me. Good one for him. And, you know, it's just I've been really proud of the speed we've had. And I think we've gotten a lot of those issues worked out, and I think we're going to be really, really strong next year also.
Additional questions for our contenders?
Blake, your extension was announced with the team. Does that kind of take a little bit of pressure off of you and for, making the chase and then maybe making a run in this thing?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really take a lot of the pressure off making the chase, but it takes some pressure off knowing that I have 2 kids. I can feed them next year, having a job. I've been in the sport for a long time, and there's been many, many off seasons and Christmases where I really didn't know how I was going to get through the next year, what I was going to drive, if I was going to drive. So you definitely don't take it for granted to know that I have a job next year in the Xfinity Series with a great team and a great sponsor, Leaf Filter Gutter Protection. But as far as the chase goes, that doesn't take any pressure off making the chase at all. We set 2 goals this year at College Racing going into the season. One is to finish in the top 15 every week, and 2 is to make the chase. So still got to make the chase.
Come to your right to Chris Knight.
ChrisKnightCatchfence.com. Ryan, just wondering your thoughts about going to Kentucky next weekend, a relatively still new track with new asphalt and being an opening round for the Xfinity Series chase, and then I have a follow-up for Dakota.
Say that again. What was the question?
How do you feel about going to Kentucky next weekend, being it still a repaved track and being the opener for the chase, and could provide some strategy to come into play?
Man, I'm excited to go to the next 3 races. They're some of my good tracks and our good tracks, so I'm excited to go to all of them. And I think they have a new tire this round on the right side, so that's a big help. We struggled last time. We were just too aggressive on our setup last time at Kentucky, and we know what not to do now.
For Dakota, bringing a new sponsor this weekend, can you talk about the new sponsorship, and then also how about the growth at JGL from where you guys started the season? Did you even think that it would be possible to even be contending for a chase spot?
Yeah, well, as far as the chase spots, I think it's impressive. I think all of our teams right here are pretty similar, being smaller teams. And just where we started, I thought we had a shot at it, but where we kind of we fell off there at the beginning. And then we've kind of reeled it back in here where now I think we're good enough that, if we were in it, we could, make a good run at it. But we just kind of just missing a little bit there. So we've made huge strides. Still have a lot to gain. We still need to work on our speed a little bit, just overall and for qualifying, just having that, that speed to run top 10 consistently. We're still missing that a little bit. But, with this week, cool deal with Let's Talk Food. So, great deal from Winfield and Brant, coming together to kind of raise awareness on how food's grown in our area and being a part of it from the agricultural side. Just a really cool deal. So going to enjoy that as much as we can. Have a really cool paint scheme with it, and just going to go have some fun today.
Any additional questions? Well, gentlemen, you've had a tremendous season so far. Good luck tomorrow and making the chase.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.